Hey everybody, Drew here with Drew's Garage. And today we're going to be going over the Lamborghini Huracan, the 488 Spyder, and the C8 Corvette. I'm going to go over the comparison of these cars, take a look at the interiors, and tell me what you think about it. Listen, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell for notification. I'm going to be dropping a lot of new content. We're also going to be doing a complete drive comparison with this vehicle, the Z06 Corvette, and the Ferrari 488 Spyder. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're out here in the shop right now, getting ready to do a quick little rundown on the difference and how the C8 Corvette compares to these beautiful exotics. The Ferrari 488 Spyder, the Lamborghini Huracan, this is the Evo Spyder, and the Corvette convertible HTC. We also have the Z06. So I'm going to show you some comparisons. Since this is the 70th anniversary special edition, it is the top package that you could get as far as interior goes for the Corvette. You can get this package on a Z06, which is going to compare more closely with the other two vehicles as far as performance goes. But let me show you what you get when you get a convertible Corvette. So you'll see the top here is a retractable hardtop. Folds on top of the engine, just like the Ferrari does, and we'll demonstrate the difference between that one and this one here. You can do this up to, I believe it's 25 miles an hour. You'll notice on this vehicle here, it has the upgraded interior. So you get the suede on the doors. You also get the full suede interior on this particular trim package. We've got the suede steering wheel and also the carbon fiber. You can see the nice stitching that they have in this vehicle to get that nice added feature and that nice added look. With the blacked out grille, some carbon fiber on the interior. It has the nice GT2 bucket seats. These are nice performance seats. They also have the carbon on them. Really comfortable, they hold you well. A lot of different ways you can change the vehicle as far as the bolstering. Everything is really conveniently located. You have cup holders here. You have your stock here for your air conditioning, climate control for your driver up top, passenger at the bottom. And I'll tell you, the thing I like about this is everything is right at the driver's control. On your steering wheel, you have your Z button, which would be your performance mode. You have your cruise control. This is for your stereo. This is for your stereo, changing the channels, next track, volume control on the other side. Also has voice activation, heated steering wheel, your mute button, and to hang up the phone. And then this knob here will control some of the features in your screen right next to the right. Real convenient. Paddles. The paddles do turn with the steering wheel versus the other two cars. They are fixed, and they have some other features which allow you to use on the steering wheel that this vehicle does not have. Also, things are really easily marked. For instance, right here behind your mode selector, we have our front camera. I can push here, and then that will engage the camera on the screen. We also have our front lift and traction control on or off. Our push button start is right here, and our gear selector. So everything is really convenient right at the driver's touch, where you can get very familiar with these controls where you really don't have to take your eyes off the road. That's a really nice feature, the way they have the car set up. And for the passenger, their climate control is down here at the bottom. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Huracan's interior and see how it compares to the Corvette C8. Now, as you can see, the Huracan has a soft top convertible. So I don't see anything on the key fob that lets you drop the top. So we're going to go ahead and get it off real quick. Let's take a look at how that transforms. Really quick and easy. We're going to drop the windows here, start her up. So you notice this one here has a two-tone interior. Got the red and black seats, very similar to the Corvette. They're two-tone. Nice bolstering on these seats here. They've added the digital screen that replaced the old style that was a little bit more of a manual type setup. So when you get in the vehicle, you have to accept on the screen. All right, go to our home setting here. You can see your controls. We've got your vehicle, media is in the middle, telephone, radio. You can kind of see those functions there. Up top we have our climate control. So by pushing this button here, it'll bring up this screen. It is a little bit delayed, so you can adjust the temperature here, fan control, and I'll take you back to this screen here. For the radio, volume is here, which can be a little bit out of place because it has a touch screen, but they've added a volume control here on this side, which will allow you to adjust the volume. So that's a nice little added feature that was better than when this first came out. You know, it has the Apple CarPlay. I haven't set it up, but also looks like it has Alexa, so it has some features. We look at our steering wheel. This is where everything is pretty much set up for. You've got your turn signal here, left, right, high beams. Here's your menu control, cruise control on this side, wiper blades, and for your washer fluid. Here you'll see your sport, your settings. You can change it all the way up to your Corsa setting, and when you change that, obviously your dash also changes just like the Corvette, which you can customize. So not sure about this one here. I'm pretty sure there is a way to do some customizations, and we'll check it out. Off parking sensors, your auto off feature, which I didn't know this had, and also your passenger side window control. Looks like you get one cup holder in the vehicle, so you know, hey, if you got a passenger with you, they'll be probably holding their drink in their hand. But this type of car here, I guess, is designed where you're not really supposed to have open beverages. Now for backing up, this one here has parking sensors, has it on the screen. And then when you go to reverse, the screen comes up right here in the middle of your dash, showing you your reverse settings. Beautiful, beautiful car. So here we have the Ferrari. This vehicle, the 488, has the twin turbo motor, so it's a little bit different than the Z06 engine, which was based off the previous version of the Ferrari with the naturally aspirated flat plane crank engine. So this one here is a little bit different, upgraded version. Let's take a look at this Ferrari 488 Spyder. So one thing I like that Corvette kind of mimicked this vehicle is they gave you an option to do your roof black, just like this here is with the carbon flash for the Corvette. This one here has the red interior. Very similar to the Corvette. This one here drops backwards in, but the nice thing about this vehicle So if we look here, after your top has gone down, they still have an area here where you can see the engine under the glass, all the carbon fiber. Really, really, really nice. You can see right there is where your top goes down over the back side of the engine. Really sexy look for this Spyder. The first thing you'll notice about all the Ferraris is that they have very open cabins. Now this is very clean and simple to use. Power top here, rear window, your front windows, your reverse, auto, and then we have a place where you can put the key and a single cup holder here. You'll notice the climate control is right above that. Manual selection, get your temperature, set your fan, and go ahead and take off. It does have an auto setting on there also. Your controls for your radio are going to be to the right of the driver. That's going to control this infotainment center right here in the right of the dash. Right in the center you'll have your speedometer, your RPM gauge, and then you have your different modes to the left. Carbon fiber steering wheel. Also has a shift light at the very top, which is really cool. Your controls right here for your blinkers for left and for your right side. Suspension, your engine start stop, headlights, and then your wipers on the side right above your mode selector. So it's really nicely set up, very simple, very clean. Right here to the left is the controls for your turbo. You can adjust different features for your launch and whatnot, which will come up on this screen. Let's go ahead and start her up. She's warmed up, she's quieted down a little bit, but yeah, this is a mean sounding car. Alright, let's see if we can't finish some of the features here. You'll see it also has the nice stitching, leather interior, two-tone. So if we control this feature here, we'll go to our main menu. That's going to pull up this screen, which will allow us to kind of toggle through the different controls to your settings, your music, your radio, navigation. To this side here, we've got our different settings we can use to adjust tire pressure. You can see your different gauges. If you want to see the speedometer, you have to go over here to this section and we can engage that so you can see your miles per hour. That's the only thing that this is just your RPM gauge, and you also get your shift light right here on the top of the steering wheel. Alright, so what we do to put this bad boy in gear, you can see the paddles are stationary. We're going to pull this paddle back once. That puts us into auto. We can go ahead and should automatically release the parking brake by just tapping on the gas. You can see the parking brake just came off. That allows us to go forward. You want to go in reverse. Screen comes up right to the right of your speedometer. Paddle again, puts you into drive. To turn the car off and to put the car in park, just turn the vehicle off. That throws you into park. Automatically sets your parking brake. Another difference here is these have the carbon ceramic brakes, which are an option on the Z06. Nice brake package. You know, this is a race car. It's it's the pinnacle. So, you know, it's not gonna be as comfortable. It is gonna be the car to compete against though. So on the next video, we're gonna be doing a complete comparison with this vehicle here, the 488 Spyder versus the Z06, 2023 Corvette Z06. And hey, listen, if you're new to the channel, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. And just to let you know, these two vehicles, the Ferrari 488, the Lamborghini Huracan Spyder, are available for rent at Westgate Exotic Cars and Rentals. Hit the link in the description below. It'll take you directly to the website. If you're interested, if you're in the Phoenix area and you'd like to rent one of these vehicles either by the hour or for the day, go ahead and send me a message. Until then, enjoy the ride.